Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and an unboxing of Revell's 29 Ford Model A hot rod pickup with California Street Chopper. Uh, I'm not going to lie, I got this strictly for the chopper just because I don't have a bike in 124th or 125th scale. You can see this is 125th scale. This is also level 5, and from what I read, it should be a level 5. So let me open this box up and I'll bring it right back. All right, let's start with the instructions. I'll get the decals out of the way. We'll talk about that disappointment here in a second. But these are typical Revell decals. Got all the parts lists on them. It's a you can do three different cars on it. Mix and match, do whatever you want. Make it your build, because it is your build, and don't worry about what anybody else says. This is, as you can see, and one of the main reasons other than the motorcycle that I was really excited about it, it's a 4-cylinder. So let's see how Revell sets this thing up to hot rod a 4-cylinder. That might be fun. We'll start with the decal sheet, which is a disappointment to me. Mainly because I had high hopes for that wood grain, and I'm going to do a video on wood grain because in 10 minutes we can do a lot better than that looks by far, and then just bare metal foil around it and be done. But what I do like about this is it's got the gauges, it's got that little Ford logo that I'll be danged if I can ever make one of those look right, so I'll use that. And it's got the two Fords for the tailgate. Depending on what color you're using, one of those will be close. And it has white flames. I might use the two here on the motorcycle along with the script work, and I might not. We'll have to see. Horrible white walls. And I'm not too impressed with the license plates either, but I do like the Revell window stickers. We'll use them. Not sure if I'm going to use them on this, but we will use them. And now, let's dive into some bright chrome. Holy mackerel, that's bright chrome. And I have no clue about what I'm looking at. It's actually hard to see with this light. So let's bring it up. We got a bumper up front, a little bent, but no big deal. We got the, if I flip it over, we got the rims, a nice, real nice Ford grill surround. These will go in the purple power. The rims don't look bad. What I'm going to do with these rims is I'm going to hit them with gray panel liner first and see how they look, and then we'll go from there. I'm not a big fan of the chrome rear and front suspension. We'll have to kind of play with it. Definitely not. I don't want those axles chrome. Purple power that. We'll purple power all the front here. Looks like drum brake setups, probably for the back. Headlights are chromed out, so we're not going to be lighting this like I wanted, but we are going to light that motorcycle. Nice valve cover. That's not too bad, chrome like that. It doesn't look all that bad. Our head. Not sure what this is. That might be the side plate. We got another piece of chrome here. Not sure. And we got our 4-cylinder side pipes. Carbs, I think when I put those in the purple power, they're going to look really good. So like 80% of this is going in purple power, and the rims we're not sure about yet. In the box, this bag is loaded. Hey, how about if we do tires first? Motorcycle tires. I can't read what's on there. Not even going to try, but there we go. They look good. Really good. Front and backs. Pretty cool. In the box. We got some slicks. Tight slicks. No name on that side. And no name on that side, but they look good. Definitely don't want white walls on this. Especially not those white walls. If we do any white walls, it's going to be ours. And looking at this, I don't want them because that looks sharp. I like that. That'll look good on there. And that would be the white wall side. So if we want, or if you want, let me know, and I could paint white walls on these with my compass and show you how I do it now. But if not, I'm going to probably use that side anyhow, one way or the other. So in the box, while we got that going, let's pull out this motorcycle. Everybody wants to see it, so let's put it out there right now. One sprue. That's the whole motorcycle, all in chrome. Purple Power is going to get a workout here. Chrome seat. How would that feel getting on that thing after it sat in the sun all day? The spokes don't look bad. They look pretty darn good. We got a little tweak in our front suspension, and I've seen that on every single one, but this stuff's thin enough to where you can gently pull that back into place. You can see I can do it just right now with my finger. And I think a lot of that is the pressure between these two. Chrome tank. I am going to leave that chrome and see what it looks like if I paint that with a clear, maybe clear blue. Same with the back fender, maybe clear blue. Everything else about is going in the LA or the Purple Power. Boy, I keep wanting to say LA Awesome. I've been using Purple Power, including that engine. We can chrome up what we want chrome on there, but look at that. That's horrible. There's not panel liner in the world that's going to make that look like a good head. Side and everything. Yeah, this is going to take a lot to just strip everything and then redo it. But although they're small parts, they don't look too hard to work with. I'm sure it's going to be finicky, especially because what I want to do is I want to glue up most of this frame, but leave this unlocked so that I can put that steering column in at the end, just so I can work on everything and get it all laid out, get the wires run. I want to light this. I have a trailer over there for my Prowler, which is, by the way, a perfect size for this. I think I'm looking across the shop. I'm too blind to see what scale it is, but it'll look cool with this. And I'll be able to put the battery in that, and I'll light this. And I had them here earlier, and I'm not sure what I did with them, but Jim Pelosi just sent me some Pontiac lights, just so I could check them out. And I think I want to put them. Dang it, I wanted to show you too, but I wanted to put them. I think I'm going to use one of those for the headlight for this instead of the two little ones, and then we'll do something to make taillights for it, and then we'll have the lights on the trailer too, and I can put the battery in the trailer and wire forward. But there is that in the chrome. I'm going to pause. All right, we got a big bag. I just cut the end of it off camera. I just sucked down a Halls here. Make sure nothing's in the bag. Let's separate some of these here and get them out the way. And we'll start right here. We got two different size doors. We got the lows, we got the highs. We got what looks like a roof. The two sides for the engine. We won't be using those, but these are hinged. So if you did want to use these and just have the 4-cylinder with the upright and everything, you could have these in place, pop one up, the centerpiece even opens up, and they're hinged out. So might take some work to get them to work right, but you know what? That'd be really cool. I probably will use the center and have it to where I can just tilt one side open. But doors, I think these are door hinges. There is a lot of work involved in this. Look at the flash on that stick shift. God, I think that's a stick shift. I'm not sure what else that would be, but we'll find out. Our little firewall, and that's sprue number 1. Sprue number 2. Oh, by the way, I am going to use, Jim Pelosi has sent me a while ago a really cool dashboard insert that I'm going to use on this. I've been wanting to do it for quite a while now. And now, Jim, I got the perfect dash for it. Uh, not a bad frame, battery box. Looks like our shocks. These look like the hinges for the hood. Two different. Oh, that's got the window on it. Geez, I didn't even notice that. I'm looking into the parts over here. But you got one with the window, the short window on it, and then one for the tall window. Part of the exhaust. Not open at all, but we can do that. Very good. You got that cowling on the front and the radiator, but not bad. Next, we got our seat. Not too bad. Real glossy. I'm gonna have to watch. We'll have to sand this down a little bit, just so it'll hold paint. I mean that's shiny. Our fenders and seat back. Looks like our lower dash. Typical Ford steering wheel. We'll wood grain that out too. The two tops. And if you look, they're set up to where where you can hook up the hinges. And I want to do that. I want to make this to where I can open up one wing or the other or take it all the way off. If I'm able to take it all the way off. But then we got the big fenders, and you know me, I love big fenders. So we'll be definitely, I think you have to use them, but we'll definitely be using them with the pickup. So pretty sharp. Very sharp. Nice. This is molded a lot better than the last. The last one, for sure. And the last sprue in this bag, we got our truck bed. And it shows wood grain in there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the wood grain, and then I'll mask that completely off, and I'll spray this body color. Have the soft top, the round off for the back with the tail lights in it. So yeah, I doubt I'll be running lights to this at all. Our tailgate, not sure what those are. Probably the little side steps. Half a transmission, the oil pan, the engine broken in two, the top, water pump, transmission back. Nice, delicate fan belt. Very nice. Good detail in here. The steering column. Everything looks good. Nice and clean. Every time I say that, I think of the 7-Up guy. Last bag. This is the body. Bodies. You got your choice. You got your big one. I always thought this was awful boxy. And for a hot rod, this isn't going to be my choice. But even if it wasn't, I mean, it wouldn't take anything to cut that down. I mean, shoot, your line's all the way there. But they do give you the other body. But it's not bad. And again, it's molded nice. There's your small body. Again, molded nice. Door hinges set up. Already tubbed. Ready to go. Partial firewall. This looks like it'll drop right on. I got a little bit of a extrusion there, but no big deal. That'll sand right off, and you got alignment pins for the frame. And then, don't go away yet. There's something else. This is the windshield. Why not? It's just flat. I'm sure in the instructions they give you a template. Cut it off, peel the paper, put it on. Done. Quick shine that baby on there. Really? Oh, no. Thanks to Bruce, I'll probably be using resin on this. I got some UV resin coming with a new UV light. I've never used it before, so Bruce, thanks. One more thing I didn't need to buy that I needed to buy. And there's that. There's the body. I got one more bag, and do not lose this. You got your axle and your two front pins. I say do not lose this. I've lost them before, and what I'm going to do right now, so this bag does not accidentally get pitched, is I am going to take my silver Sharpie and put parts. And the reason why I'm doing that is because this thing could just kind of disappear, but in the box or whatever, and you're cleaning up and things get thrown out, and I've more than one time pulled one of these bags out of the trash. So there is that. Everything there. I want to remind everybody about our 24-hour group build. That's coming up October 11th. We got time. Find your kit now, because October 11th is going to come up quick, and you are allowed to paint your body beforehand. And I was talking to Bruce, and I says, well, what about body trim? He goes, well, that's on the body. I says, okay, so we're allowed to paint the body and the body trim beforehand. Both of us agreed to that one. I want to thank Gallery, because without Gallery, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. Don't forget, use coupon code Grandpa Mark for 10% off your order. I want to thank our veterans, our first responders, and our active duty men and women, because they're putting it on the line for us every day, and I do appreciate that. And I want to remind everybody that every Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Jason, Mike, and Bruce go online and keep me entertained for an hour to an hour and a half. I look more forward to Thursday night than Friday night, just so I can watch these guys. And with that, I'm going to top this thing off. I'm not going to start this right away. I do have one build coming that I want to do right now. And then I'm going to strip all that chrome and get into this. I just need something a little easier to go with right now after that last build. But I will let you go. You all have a great day, a better tomorrow, and thank you very much for watching.